Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is 2:14 on a Friday afternoon, and I'm sitting in line at the shipper getting ready to get loaded. And I thought I'd come to you and let you know how the past few days have been. If you remember in my last video, I talked about how sometimes things can go really well and things fall into place, and sometimes it can be a bumpy road. Well, once I left at Port of Catoosa, I drove over to Eden, Oklahoma to pick up what's called crane mats. And they got delivered to a windmill farm down in Merkel, Texas. Now, crane mats are supposed to be these big blocks. They're like three pieces of wood bolted together. Not exactly sure what they use them for, but that's what it's supposed to be. Well, what I ended up picking up was basically a jigsaw puzzle that got loaded on the back of my trailer. I mean, there was multiple size pieces. They were all loose. I had to find a unique way to secure them all, got it all done, and drove down to Merkel, Texas. Got offloaded, then bounced over to a place that's a huge dust hole that you end up staying hours on end at. If you are a TMC driver, you know exactly what I'm talking about out there in West Texas. I'm not going to mention the name of the company, but it is a place where it is a clock killer. And if you have a washed, clean truck, you might as well chalk that up because it's going to be dirty as can be when you leave there. Well, I got there. I ended up waiting 4.5 hours for what's called a preloaded trailer. Now, preloaded trailer means the trailer's already loaded, tarp secured. You hook up, you do some stuff, moving some stuff from one trailer to the next. You get your paperwork and you hit the road. Well, they kept saying it wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. Then everybody leaves. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I still don't have my trailer yet. So I go hunt somebody down. I find somebody. They start looking around. Turns out my trailer was sitting right next to me all 4.5 hours. Nobody told me it wasn't processed. They didn't have the paperwork at the place at the pickup point because somebody dropped the ball inside. It happens. It's part of it. We roll with the punches. I left there and I went to that dropped off in Houston. I jumped over to Houston, another spot in Houston, picked up two loads that I dropped off this morning. It was a one stop, then a second stop. Stopped in Dallas, stopped in Carrollton, both of which super fast unloads. And then it got me over here to Midlothian, where I'm getting ready to pick up some steel I beams. But last night, as I was driving into Dallas, a major storm came blowing through the area. I'm going down I-45 at about 25 miles an hour. Got my flashers on, wind and rain going everywhere. My truck got clean, which was a positive thing, but it's one of those days. You end up rolling with the punches. You got your good, you got your bad. I'm sitting here in Midlothian fixing to pick up some steel I-beams. It's going to drop off on Monday in Houston. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. God bless y'all. Be safe. East Texas Trucker.